Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Parkitect. Today we're going to have a little bit of a time cleaning up and doing some touch-up decoration. And in this episode, I feel like I should take the opportunity to once again let you guys in on who I am and some of the things that we may struggle with in videos and that kind of stuff. Right. What am I thinking? All right. So I'll first go through the things that we're going to work on, and then while we're working on those, then I'll talk about the subject that I wanted to talk about. For right now, we're gonna add in some toilets. We're gonna because there's a lot of people running around grabbing their crotch, running all the way up to this front area. There are no other toilets in the whole park, and that is kind of a bad thing on my part. I should have been paying attention to that a little bit more. We could have put some bathrooms up here, but I was kind of like, well, it's not that far to go to the bathroom. While people are probably going to complain about it, possibly have accidents on the way, it's not the end of the world. But we do need some bathrooms over here as well. Or actually, you know what? I'm not going to put any bathrooms over there yet. We'll build the path further on. But we're not going to put anything, we're not going to put any bathrooms there because that's actually super close to there. The other thing that we're going to add is some more trash cans to help with litter, which isn't really a problem right now, but I do, in one of the following episodes, we're going to put in a food court over here. Not sure when that'll happen. That will happen at some point. That is one of the things that I'm planning on doing, as well as there will be a food court put in over here. We'll probably make that a whole episode of 2 food courts going in. We'll build a better building than this. With the science one, we'll probably use this kind of building style to build a little food court-esque thing around the shops and that kind of stuff. But other than that, we need some more benches because if you look, these people are all tuckered out and they really want somewhere to sit down. So that's bringing our rating for their happiness down, and it's bringing our rating down for our park. Then also, I was going to put in the restaurants, and I don't think I'm going to do that this episode. I had that on my list, but I don't think I'm going to do that for this episode. I think we're just going to stick with the toilets, trash cans, and benches, because I think that's going to be enough for us to do. And the toilets are really actually going to be similar to this. We're just going to do 3 of them, surrounded by hedges, because there really isn't like a theme going on other than forests. So a hedge around a set of bathrooms isn't all that bad. But we're going to put those bathrooms in over here. I was going to put it behind the ATM. But I decided against that. I don't think that's going to be the best place to put that. So, I will not talk anymore. I will just let the tape roll. I'm going to leave it pause for right now because we're going to have plenty of money. And really, this isn't one where we're going to need to watch people running around. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the fact that I struggle with ADD and ADHD. And so my attention span sometimes gets the better of me. And that's to put it nicely. There are many times that I will forget what I'm going to say. And I used to blame it on a few other things that I used to do, but now I'm pretty sure that I know the exact reason why I have these issues. But I guess what I wanted to say is that before people start saying, that I can get it treated for with medication and that kind of stuff, I've done that already. I was diagnosed at a very young age with ADD and ADHD, and I've been medicated for it before when I was younger. When I got older, I started realizing that it was severely impeding my growth. I was on Adderall for the longest time. and I was noticing that it was affecting how I was functioning um, as an individual, and it was disconcerting to me. Um, I don't know how to best put this. I wasn't eating as much as I should have been eating. Um, and where are these? I'm having a hard time finding what I'm looking for. There we go. As I was saying, I have a I was not eating as much. I was so I wasn't putting on muscle or weight like I wanted to, and I stopped doing it mostly because of that. But there were some other reasons that, as well, that I did it, and one of those reasons is because it was very scary to me to find out that um, Adderall is actually, I can't remember exactly how many molecules. I believe it's just one molecule actually away from it. I don't remember which one it is. Before somebody asks me what it is, I'm not exactly sure which molecule it is, but it's like one atom. My bad, I'm saying the wrong word. One atom away from being meth. And that kind of scared me, that I was taking something that was super close to meth. And at that time, I was very against hard drugs. I was kind of appalled that I had been basically taking something that was a hard drug. I stopped taking it once I went to college. I decided to stop taking it, and the reason is because I wanted to learn how to cope without having to take a pill. I don't think that everything in this world needs to have a pill for it that we can be medicated with. I think that we can find ways of treating illnesses without medication. There are some illnesses, before people start shooting me for this, there are illnesses that should have medications for them, and there is a significant boost to them. Not arguing against that. What I'm arguing against is some of the types of drugs that we're using to medicate certain illnesses. And one of them being attention deficit disorder. I feel that there are many natural ways of treating it, and I have found a lot of them, and I've actually tried them, and they've actually worked significantly well. However, it does take building habits to keep those systems in place. And I get it why some people are just like, well, just give me a pill and it'll just solve those problems for me. I won't have to sit there and think of all the extra things that I need to do. And I'll be honest, I'm not perfect when it comes to keeping these skills in place. One of the biggest ones that I've found is actually eating a very healthy diet. So staying high in fruits and vegetables, and staying away from a lot of processed meats and processed foods in general, and sugar. And I found that I did a whole lot better when I actually needed to focus, and that was a good thing for me. The other thing that I noticed that really helped was what was I gonna say? Making lists for myself was a big game changer for me as well. I was always, as a kid, I was like, oh, I don't want to make a list. It's going to make me look like I'm, a nerd. It's going to make me, look like I can't keep track of stuff. And it's like, well, actually, in reality, I can't actually keep track of things. It's just the way that my brain is wired. I'm horrible at keeping track of things. I still keep a list. Like for this YouTube channel, I write down things. You just heard me list off my list for what we're going to do in this episode. I tried doing videos without doing a list, and the videos come out absolutely horrible. But I chose to actually create a list and actually stick to it. um, so that the videos aren't as scattered, and it's a lot more enjoyable for you guys to watch. I try to stay on track, and every once in a while I kind of get lost a little bit in what I'm going to say or how I'm going to say something. But I try not to. I try and stay focused. But all right, so there's the bathrooms. Those are done. That was fairly simple. Now let's go over here and actually make sure we got some benches along here, so that should be pretty good. We're gonna want more trash cans around here though. As we add food in, we're gonna want more trash cans. So go into this because this is what we're actually gonna need. Let's go to trash cans, and I think I've been going with the black ones for right now in this kind of area. I believe is the ones that I've been going with. I've kind of been varying the benches though. I might change those out eventually, but for right now, I'm kind of sticking with those benches in this area. It was mostly because of this ride. I thought the wooden ones looked a little bit better, a little more rustic, seeing as that is an older boat. It's not a cruise ship. It's old, what to me appears like a pirate ship, and you guys have heard me say that before. But all right, so let's put in some trash cans along here. Now the nausea isn't all that bad for this ride, but just in case people do for some reason seem to be losing their cookies, we're gonna put some trash cans right here. And we'll put another one right here. And then along here, I'm not being perfect with where I'm placing these. I'm just trying to keep them fairly well spaced, so they're not right on top of each other, but they're not too far away that they have any excuse for dropping trash on the ground. And we'll put another one right there. All right, and then we're gonna put in some more benches as well. And this one, unfortunately, when we did the science stuff, when we got the science fiction structures, we didn't get any more of this science fiction stuff, and there's actually science fiction benches. So what I'm going to do is I'll put down these metal ones for right now, and what we'll do is once we get all the science stuff, once we get everything, really, we'll go back and we'll make sure that everything matches with the area that it's supposed to be in, because I know there's some science benches that they have. Because we haven't just researched all of the research for decorations. And benches are super important, I'm finding, because people usually do sit down on them. And I forgot, you can hit shift and it'll place them on both sides. We'll do some right here. And we'll do a set of them right here. And we'll do a set of them right there. And I think that's good for right now. Actually, we'll extend this path a little bit, and we'll get the benches down there, because they're going to actually walk down there. And every once in a while, you get that one oddball who gets tired at the end of here because they walked all the way to the end of there. Even though there's nothing down there, they'll walk there. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot that does, when you hit shift and it's the end of a path, it does all three of them around there. But all right, I think that is actually pretty good. We accomplished what we needed to, and yeah, so I think that was a decent episode, guys. Hopefully you'll understand sometimes when I talk about, my brain taking a crap, or me forgetting what I'm going to say or where I'm going with something, there is a reason. It's not, I'm completely mindless. Some days I feel like I'm mindless. But I think that is going to wrap it up, guys. So we got our toilets in, we've gotten our benches and our trash cans in, and we added a few trash cans over here as well, over by the bathrooms as well. Actually, I forgot to put lights on the inside of the bathrooms. I got the bathrooms in, but we forgot lights. So let's get some lights in there quick a second before I forget about it. And let's let's rotate around so I can see where they're being placed. We'll put them right there and right there. And we will put some trash cans in there as well. We'll do these ones. We'll go there. Excuse me, guys. Man. Then we'll put those right there. And then I'll get rid of that trash can. And I still cannot figure out why it deletes it. You would think that this game would just delete the thing that you have selected. So if you have a trash can selected, it would just delete the trash can. No, it deletes everything that's underneath it, which drives me nuts. So you kind of have to be careful on what you place and where you place it. But all right, guys, I think that is going to be it for this episode. We've done a lot. And you've learned a little bit more about me. I hope you guys like learning a little bit more about me. Leave me a comment down in the description, or not in the description. Leave it in the comment section. I'll try and respond. If you have any other questions, we might do more of these where I just kind of do some decoration and we talk about a topic or something like that instead of always having me yammering on about where I'm going to place stuff. But I think we're going to continue doing the episodes with the coasters as one coaster per episode, but these thrill rides will place down multiple ones. In the next one, I'm hoping to place down quite a few because we've gotten some researched and we've got some that we need to place. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you really want to keep up to date with what we're getting onto, please subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much and have a great day.